In 1910, American writer William Sidney Porter, also known by the pseudonym O. Henry, wrote a famous short story titled The Ransom of Red Chief. In it, two shifty con artists arrive in Summit, Alabama, and attempt to make $2,000 by kidnapping a child and holding him for ransom. However, the kid whom they kidnap, who calls himself Red Chief, is untamable and only causes trouble. And this fall, Loyola Drama is preparing a double feature production with the plays The Darling Hero and The Ransom of Red Chief. Here, I managed to interview the cast of the latter about their thoughts and opinions of the upcoming performance. Hello everyone, today I, Alex Kazina, will be interviewing the cast of one of the two plays at Loyola, The Ransom of Red Chief. The cast with me today are...
Hi, I'm Stephen Frago Stefanakis, and I'm Amos Murray.
This is Alexander McKenzie, and I'm his translator because he lost his voice, and he is Bill. He's Bill.
Bill Driscoll.
Driscoll.
I'm Michele Burchiani, and I play Sam Ewell.
My name is Cole Brillinger, and I play Red Chief Dorset.
My name is Tim Mancini, and I play Constable Baker.
Good. Okay, first I have a question for all of you. So, ultimately, what day do you think your best performances will be on? Do you think you're going to dazzle everyone on your first day that you perform The Ransom of Red Chief on November 18th? Or will you be warming up for a better performance on the second day on November 19th?
Allow me to answer that, Alex. So I think
he thinks November 19th.
I think the second day.
Thank you for interrupting.
I personally think that the first day will be better because when you're really nervous and stuff, you tend to act better because you're using your nerves as energy.
But I think the second day because the first time
But really the most important one is obviously Alexander.
Thank you for interrupting.
Okay. Thank you for that.
He agrees with my statement.
All right.
November 17th, 18th, and 19th with my star shows. Thank you very much.
All right. Do you feel that your style of acting is inspired from another actor or person you know of? Or do you feel that it's a style that you developed on your own?
I feel like it was a style developed on my own because I just like all actors, so I just wanted to be one.
Same thing that he said, basically.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I act the way I act. I don't try and act any other way.
Oh, well, I'm different. I act like Jim Carrey because, well, I like to be crazy sometimes, and as you can see in Jim Carrey's movies, he's often quite insane.
Very good point.
I agree with that statement.
I just do my own thing.
All right. To all of you, when do you feel that you perform better on stage? When you're saying lines which are soft, quiet, and calm? Or lines which are angry, loose, and loud?
Definitely angry, loose, and loud. When you have a lot of emotion stuff to play, you end up acting better, I find.
Personally, we're amazing all the time.
I agree with that statement.
And there's no getting better.
Well, my opinion would be when they're angry lines, it's like, ah! But when they're when they're lines like, you know, bring me that coffee, man. Bring me that coffee right now. I still do well. So.
I think both are good.
You think both are good?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Next to all of you, are any of you trying to impress someone with your performance in a play, like maybe a teacher or a parent or a friend? Or are you just doing this role for fun, not really mattering whether or not you think you're amazing or not?
I'm definitely doing it for fun because I don't care what other people think.
I'm just doing it for fun.
Well,
Good times.
we're actually doing it to impress
Oh, so I'll take this over. I'm not exactly impressing anyone, but I enjoy acting, so that's why I do it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Now, I have a question specifically for Cole Brillinger. Your character is Red Chief, a troublesome but likable kid, will undeniably bring lots of focus towards you. Do you feel that big stage roles like this one suit you, or would you prefer a lesser but still important supporting role instead? And in either case, why would you?
That's a very interesting Usually I don't like lesser roles or smaller roles because the attention isn't focused on me, and that's what I enjoy. So I'd have to say that I enjoy being a bigger role.
And finally, this is the characters of Bill and Sam, which should be Alex McKenzie and Michael Ricciani. Your roles as Bill and Sam, the plays basically sort of like the antagonists, will certainly entertain the audience just as much as Red Chief will. With that in mind, what do you think it's better to be, a villain or a hero, and why?
I think that when you're given a villain role, you have a lot more to work with, because villains usually have a more shady backstory, and with that you can make better characters, and they're just fun to play. Like, you can do all sorts of stuff like kidnap kids.
Well, my pal here also says villain. The reason why is because without a villain, there's no story. And if there's no story, then there's no villain or good guy.
See.
Think of that one.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Come to see The Ransom of Red Chief and The Darling Hero on November 18th and 19th only at Loyola High School.